Road to Nowhere. So I had received the track Road to Nowhere, and immediately I had a vision of Suzy Wilson driving through the desert in this lowrider 70s classic car. Just sort of getting lost in the desert and gathering her own thoughts, or maybe taking stock of focusing, zeroing in on her life.
The Road to Nowhere video is amazing. I'm one of the few people who've seen it, and I feel honored that I have seen it, and it's so good. They took it out to the desert, shot in Vegas. Paul Gervasi was the director of the video, and I know him from the movie Cherry Future. He wrote, directed, and starred in it. He's also worked with some of my favorites, including Jeff Tate, Barry Manilow. Great resume, so I'm super happy that Paul and Suzy are working together.
I used Paul Gervasi again to shoot the video for Road to Nowhere, and we shot it on location in the desert outside Las Vegas. He had come up with a really cool treatment, and that seemed to be a great place to shoot. And we shot in, I think, 3 or 4 different locations over a couple of days outside Las Vegas. And it was a lot of fun. I got to drive an old car and drive around out in some really pretty desert.
I had hired a drone operator to get the aerial shots of the car driving through Red Rock, and that was a really fun video because there was no band involved. It was just me and the crew and Suzy Wilson.
Paul had taken me to a dried lake that had a mirage, and at one point he had me walking out in the desert, and I had my back to him, and I'd walked so far I couldn't hear him yelling at me to tell me to turn around and come back. So that was kind of funny.
I was really impressed with Road to Nowhere because Suzy Wilson had told me that Norman had played guitar on it, and the rest of the tracks, the drums, the keyboards, and the bass, and everything else was done by Joe Vitale. Joe Vitale is, was one of my heroes. Played with Joe Walsh on Rocky Mountain Way, so that was pretty exciting to dealing with that track. I mean, it really touched an emotional spot of it connected to the lyrics, the music. So that's why I really enjoyed doing that video. It was a good song.
La, la, la.